One of the kind of discouraging and worrisome things, though, that we saw at the Supreme Court during oral arguments was some of the justices don't actually seem to believe in the First Amendment any longer. They see it as an obstacle to government action. And I'll mention Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, the newest member of the court, who, she's been dunked on quite a bit on social media, I think justifiably for this. At one point, she said to our attorney making the case, "It seems that your argument would hamstring the government in important ways during important times, like a public health crisis or something like that." And the irony seemed to be lost on her that, as we all learned you don't have to go to law school to understand this, as we all hopefully learned in high school civics class, the whole purpose of the First Amendment and the entire Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments, is precisely to restrain the government from infringing on the rights of individual citizens, right? The whole purpose of the First Amendment is Justice Jackson, to hamstring the government. And
also in particular, go ahead. So sorry.
Yeah, well, it was rather shocking to hear her say that.
Right.
And in particular, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but in particular during times of crisis or war, or emergency, that's precisely when we're most tempted to toss civil liberties and constitutional protections overboard. And those are precisely the moments that our founders had in mind for why these things have to be, a sharp dividing line that you just don't cross. Is precisely when you're tempted to abandon civil liberties that you actually need them the most.
Well, that's when you need the most debate, like you mentioned, the public square or the marketplace of ideas. It's when you are in uncharted, unprecedented territory. For example, a novel virus, a pandemic involving a novel virus, and then new vaccines that have never been tested before in human beings. That's exactly the time that we need to be sharing information